frosted piece of sea glass rests against my tea saucer, catching the pale turquoise tint of a quiet shoreline. The porch breeze carries the damp perfume of salt and kelp, and I watch the calm waves fold over the wet sand below. It has been 3 whole years since we walked these dunes together, tracing our initials into damp driftwood before the tide rushed in. My coffee turns tepid while the seagulls float high above. A gentle piano chord echoes in the coastal cafe down the road. I drift into memories of your laughter wrapped in cotton blankets, wondering if you ever remember the quiet before the summer heat hits. You were the cool tide that washed away my restless edges, a soft summer whisper lost somewhere in the passing seasons. Now the water shines gold under a vast blue canopy, and I sit alone with a quiet heart and thoughts of you. I still wear the shade of blue you love the most, listening to the gentle swell of a calm Atlantic daybreak. This porcelain mug feels light between my warm fingers, while the distant lighthouse flashes its final sleepy beam. I trace the smooth curve of the green glass on the linen napkin, recalling how you gathered treasures from the receding foam. We thought time was endless when the July air felt this soft, unaware of how fast young promises dissolve in salt water. My coffee turns tepid while the seagulls float high above. A gentle piano chord echoes in the coastal cafe down the road. I drift into memories of your laughter wrapped in cotton blankets, wondering if you ever remember the quiet before the summer heat hits. You were the cool tide that washed away my restless edges, a soft summer whisper lost somewhere in the passing seasons. Now the water shines gold under a vast blue canopy, and I sit alone with a quiet heart and thoughts of you. I still wear the shade of blue you love the most, listening to the gentle swell of a calm Atlantic daybreak. Perhaps some loves are meant to remain as smooth artifacts, polished by distance and left on a sunlit balcony table. I do not wish to turn back the hands of the clock today. I only want to honor the beauty of what we shared back then. The sea glass sits silent in the warmth of June. Waves break softly against the pale shore. I smile into my cup and let your memory drift away. Just another quiet beachside hour without you. silver spoon clinks softly inside a porcelain cup, while gentle waves wash over where the sand and boardwalk meet. Her eyes trace footprints fading in the damp white shore, recalling summers when his laughter filled the breeze. The barista turns the wooden sign to open up the bar. A distant sailboat cuts a diamond pattern on the blue. She holds a folded postcard from a city far away, and wonders if he still drinks his coffee black at dawn. Some seasons linger like sweet perfume on silk, though years have drifted past like ships beyond the bay. She hears his voice in every tide that greets the shore, a summer memory that never fades away. Underneath the golden light of July, he remains a quiet melody inside her mind. Fresh jasmine blooms along the iron railing nearby, mixing with the salt spray floating off the pier. She remembers how he used to sketch her portrait in the sand, before the rising water washed the lines away. He had a way of looking at the ocean like a friend, and promises they made before the autumn called him back. The barista turns the wooden sign to open up the bar. A distant sailboat cuts a diamond pattern on the blue. She holds a folded postcard from a city far away, and wonders if he still drinks his coffee black at dawn. Some seasons linger like sweet perfume on silk, though years have drifted past like ships beyond the bay. She hears his voice in every tide that greets the shore, a summer memory that never fades away. Underneath the golden light of July, he remains a quiet melody inside her mind. Time moves forward like the steady pull of tides, changing landscape, changing names upon the sand. Yet in the stillness of a quiet coastal daybreak, she finds the warmth of holding his young hand. No regrets are left behind inside the breeze, just gratitude for love that taught her how to feel. Some seasons linger like sweet perfume on silk, though years have drifted past like ships beyond the bay. She hears his voice in every tide that greets the shore, a summer memory that never fades away. Underneath the golden light of July, he remains a quiet melody inside her mind. The scent of roasting beans and salt air remains. She takes a slow sip smiles on her face. A summer remembered, quiet and sweet. A tarnished silver matchbox rests beside my cup today, reflecting pale blue coastal light in such a quiet way. The porch doors drift wide open to the murmur of the sea, and 30 seconds pass before your memory visits me. I count the tiny scratches on the cover where you drew a little crooked anchor when the July sky was new. The tide comes creeping up the sand in long and easy lines, while summer breeze plays softly through the ocean tangled pines. I thought the time had settled all the embers in my chest, yet every quiet Sunday leaves me slightly less at rest. And I wonder where you wander when the shore begins to glow, if you ever keep the promises we made 6 years ago. Underneath this golden sky, the water shines like glass, and I am sitting silently and watching hours pass. I still remember how you laughed against the warm salt wind before the season turned away and left us at the end. I trace the metal edges while the steam begins to rise. Recall the way the shoreline looked reflected in your eyes. The quiet neighborhood awakes, the gulls begin to glide. I wash my hands in cool tap water, step out to the side. You left your linen handkerchief inside my coat back then, and every gentle summer break brings back that year again. The tide comes creeping up the sand in long and easy lines, while summer breeze plays softly through the ocean tangled pines. I thought the time had settled all the embers in my chest, yet every quiet Sunday leaves me slightly less at rest. And I wonder where you wander when the shore begins to glow, if you ever keep the promises we made 6 years ago. Underneath this golden sky, the water shines like glass, and I am sitting silently and watching hours pass. I still remember how you laughed against the warm salt wind before the season turned away and left us at the end. Perhaps it was the youth in us that made the light so bright. We thought that summer nights could stretch beyond the morning light. I do not wish to turn back time or mend what broke in two. I only want to send a silent thought across to you. And I wonder where you wander when the shore begins to glow, if you ever keep the promises we made 6 years ago. Underneath this golden sky, the water shines like glass, and first of August days, a love I used to know. I close my eyes and let you go. Iron shutters rattle open down the coastal avenue, scraping metal echoing through quiet morning dew. You sit beside me on the porch with heavy, quiet eyes, watching foam break on the shore beneath pale indigo skies. You take a sip of ice dark roast and lean against the rail, listening to the harbor horn that blows a distant wail. I know that look you get when tide begins to swell. There is a ghost inside your mind you never quite dispel. 5 years have passed since you two walked along this sandy bend, and now you sit and count the waves beside your oldest friend. In the warmth of early summer, in the quiet of C major, you are looking for a memory, like a foolish little wager. 1564 keeps playing through the coastal breeze, so sweet, while the ghost of who you used to love still linger in the street. Drink your coffee, let the past drift out to sea. You still have this summer day, and you still have me. A delivery truck shifts gears out on the ocean road, dropping wooden crates where silver mackerel light was stowed. You trace a circle in the condensation on your glass, wondering if time will let that summer shadow pass. She loved the way the salt air curled your uncombed hair back then. You wonder if you will ever feel that open heart again. I know that look you get when tide begins to swell. There is a ghost inside your mind you never quite dispel. 5 years have passed since you two walked along this sandy bend, and now you sit and count the waves beside your oldest friend. In the warmth of early summer, in the quiet of C major, you are looking for a memory, like a foolish little wager. 1564 keeps playing through the coastal breeze, so sweet, while the ghosts of who you used to love still linger in the street. Drink your coffee, let the past drift out to sea. You still have this summer day, and you still have me. The beach umbrella opens up with one sharp hollow click. The waves are painting wet gray stones, the tide is rising quick. You do not have to hold that hurt until your fingers bleed. A quiet chat, a summer breeze is all you really need. Let her go into the tide that washes down the shore. She was a season in your youth, but this is something more. In the warmth of early summer, in the quiet quiet of C major. You are looking for a memory, like a foolish little wager. 1564 keeps playing through the coastal breeze, so sweet, while the ghosts of who you used to love still linger in the street. Drink your coffee, let the past drift out to sea. You still have this summer day, and you still have me. Iron shutters settle down, the town begins to hum. Another day of soft jazz chords and ocean air will come. Put the glass down on the table, let the tide roll high. We have whole new summers waiting under this blue sky. Scooters rattle down the coastal road outside. The early delivery vans hum along the quay. You lean against the balcony railing and sigh, watching the haze dissolve above the calm blue sea. I watch you swirl the ice inside your glass, tracing a circle where the condensation drips. I know that quiet look you carry in your eyes whenever July turns the air this soft and warm. You're drifting back to summers from a different time, before he walked away and left you in the storm. You still miss the way he laughed against the tide, leaving footsteps where the water meets the shore. Here we sit with salty breeze and quiet skies, while you're holding on to what isn't yours anymore. Let the morning ocean wash the weight away. My dearest friend, come back to me today. Bicycles squeak past the cafe down below. The fishmonger shouts his morning call across the square. You mention how he used to love this golden glow, absently running fingers through your sun-bleached hair. Your phone stays silent on the woven mat, yet you keep checking for a name from years gone by. I know that quiet look you carry in your eyes whenever July turns the air this soft and warm. You're drifting back to summers from a different time, before he walked away and left you in the storm. You still miss the way he laughed against the tide, leaving footsteps where the water meets the shore. Here we sit with salty breeze and quiet skies, while you're holding on to what isn't yours anymore. Let the morning ocean wash the weight away. My dearest friend, come back to me today. A distant saxophone begins a lazy tune, floating from a terrace 3 doors down the strip. I pour another iced espresso in the bloom of amber light that settles on your lip. It is fine to honor what you used to share. Just don't forget the world that's waiting right here. You still miss the way he laughed against the tide, leaving footsteps where the water meets the shore. Here we sit with salty breeze and quiet skies, while you're holding on to what isn't yours anymore. Let the morning ocean wash the weight away. My dearest friend, come back to me today. The street noise softens as the beach begins to fill. The gulls swoop down across the rolling foam. Drink your coffee while the harbor's standing still. You are safe and you are home, right here by my side. You're home. Shutter rattles open down the block. You pour the cold brew slowly over ice. The early ocean breeze is cutting through the smog, while bakery delivery trucks turn twice. You stare right through the screen door at the coast, still wearing that old sweater from 3 years back, thinking of the girl who vanished like a ghost, leaving tire marks across your memory track. The salt air smells like 2018 June. I know that look you get when sirens fade. You're back inside that sticky afternoon, underneath the broken boardwalk shade. You say you're fine, but I can read your eyes. The summer morning hits you like a wave. We came down to the shore to clear our minds, yet you're still counting every choice she made. Put down the glass and let the past decay. The tide is washing all those ghosts away. A garbage truck goes hydraulic near the pier. The seagulls gather round the plastic bins. You mention how she loved this time of year, right before the midday heat begins. You check your phone like something's gonna change, hoping for a message from the blue. It's wild how distant places feel so strange when every corner reminds you of who you knew. The salt air smells like 2018 June. I know that look you get when sirens fade. You're back inside that sticky afternoon, underneath the broken boardwalk shade. You say you're fine, but I can read your eyes. The summer morning hits you like a wave. We came down to the shore to clear our minds, yet you're still counting every choice she made. Put down the glass and let the past decay. The tide is washing all those ghosts away. Listen to the street sweeper spraying down the curb. The city starting up its daily hum. or tell you that the healing's bound to come. But look out at the water turning blue. She isn't walking down the sand no more. You've got a whole new season waiting for you, just beyond the doorway of this shore. You say you're fine, but I can read your eyes. The summer morning hits you like a wave. We came down to the shore to clear our minds, yet you're still counting every choice she made. Put down the glass and let the past decay. The tide is washing all those ghosts away. The traffic thickens on the avenue. Grab your towel, man, let's hit the foam. Leave her memory in the morning dew. It's time to bring yourself back home. A bicycle bell rings down the avenue, rattling the quiet before the shops unlock. You pour another cup and look out at the blue, barefoot on the tiles while we watch the clock. The summer air is cool against the kitchen screen, carrying the ocean in a gentle haze. You are quiet today, thinking of what used to be, lost inside the shadows of those earlier days. I see that look return into your eyes, the way you hold that old ceramic mug. The tide comes rolling in beneath soft skies and pulls away the secrets that we keep tucked. You still carry his memory like a song on the shore, floating over waves where the foam washes white. Even with years drifting out from the door, you linger in the warmth of that midsummer light. My friend, it is alright to remember his name while the sea breeze is softly touching your face. A milk crate scrapes along the sidewalk floor, down where the baker sets his wooden signs. You tell me how he walked you down this sandy shore, tracing all your dreams in the coastal pines. We watched the gulls circle in the morning calm. You smile just a little through the distant air, holding all that tenderness inside your palm, sifting through the moments that you used to share. I see that look return into your eyes, the way you hold that old ceramic mug. The tide comes rolling in beneath soft skies and pulls away the secrets that we keep tucked. You still carry his memory like a song on the shore, floating over waves where the foam washes white. breeze is softly touching your face. Time moves along like a slow jazz progression. Soft piano notes in the early salt breeze. You do not have to turn it into a confession. Just let the tide wash it out through the trees. You still carry his memory like a song on the shore, floating over waves where the foam washes white. Even with years drifting out from the door, you linger in the warmth of that midsummer light. My friend, it is alright to remember his name while the sea breeze is softly touching your face. A passing truck shifts gears down the coast road. You take a sip and let the nostalgia rest. We watch the water shining golden light, holding what was sweet, letting go of the rest. Crushed mint and sea brine drift through the patio blinds as Clara pours a cold brew for two imaginary cups. The early coastal air carries roasted hazelnut and pine, while gentle tides turn blue before the town wakes up. She watches white sails gather near the rocky outer pier, holding a sweater that once belonged to someone else. A decade-old melody floats from a baker's open door, sweeping her thoughts across 600 miles of foam. She remembers his laughter echoing off the shore before they learn that summer ends and people wander home in the quiet shift of 6 o'clock light. She lives in an August that faded out of view. The shoreline perfectly white, while she hums a slow song that they both used to know. Old love lingers like perfume on the breeze, drawn between the shadows of the palm tree leaves. Vanilla pots and wet float along the harbor wall, where gulls circle lazy loops against a pastel sky. She traces 5 initials on a painted wooden stall, remembering the morning when they never said goodbye. His silver wristwatch ticked against the rhythm of the swell, a quiet promise buried in the golden beach sand. A decade-old melody floats from a baker's open door, sweeping her thoughts across 600 miles of foam. She remembers his before they learn that summer ends and people wander home in the quiet shift of 6 o'clock light. She lives in an August that faded out of view. The waves wash the shoreline perfectly white, while she hums a slow song that they both used to know. Old love lingers like perfume on the breeze, drawn between the shadows of the palm tree leaves. Now the promenade fills up with bicycles and lounge chairs. A brand new season starts for everyone in town. She folds up her memories with practiced gentle care and lets the rising tide smooth every footprint down. In the quiet shift of 6 o'clock light, she lives in an August that faded out of view. The waves wash the shoreline perfectly white, while she hums a slow song that they both used to know. Old love lingers like perfume on the breeze, drawn between the shadows of the palm tree leaves. The smell of roasted chicory lingers near the quay. Clara turns back to the kitchen stairs. The water stays warm, the summer goes on. Unspoken quiet breaks beneath the echo of your name. The camera pans across a terrace washed in early blue. White linen curtains flutter slow, a soft and lingering frame, while calm tide licks the harbor wall in muted indigo. A silver espresso spoon rests cold beside a half-drained cup. The distance stretches out across the calm and glassy bay. A single vintage film roll turns, bringing the picture up, and suddenly we are 22, 1,000 miles away. The summer holds us in a frozen frame of light. I watch the tide recede along the golden sand. Your laughter lingers softly in the fading night, a quiet memory I hold within my hand. The sea breeze whispers secrets to the balcony, where once you stood and looked straight out to sea. Shadows stretch across the teakwood floor like moving ink. A pair of leather sandals rest forgotten by the stair. I pour cold water from a glass and pause right at the sink, imagining your shadow still lingering in the air. The pier extends into the fog like a forgotten line, was yours and mine. A silver espresso spoon rests cold beside a half-drained cup. The distance stretches out across the calm and glassy bay. A single vintage film roll turns, bringing a picture up, and suddenly we are 22, 1,000 miles away. The summer holds us in a frozen frame of light. I watch the tide recede along the golden sand. Your laughter lingers softly in the fading night, a quiet memory I hold within my hand. The sea breeze whispers secrets to the balcony, where once you stood and looked straight out to sea. Zooming in on salt-crusted railings, panning slow across the empty bay. Every shadow tells a story of failing, and every wave carries the past away. The colored grade is shifted, warm and amber gold, capturing a romance never destined to grow old. The summer holds us in a frozen frame of light. I watch the tide recede along the golden sand. Your laughter lingers softly in the fading night, a quiet memory I hold within my hand. The sea breeze whispers secrets to the balcony, where once you stood and looked straight out to sea. The camera fades to soft white light. The harbor settles into view, a quiet breeze, a final sight. I leave the frame and dream of you. Why do the waves keep asking for names they will never remember? I stir cold espresso and watch the foam dissolve against the porcelain rim. My toes press into wet sand that smells like yesterday's rain and salt. You used to say July was just an endless afternoon. Are you sitting anywhere right now, listening to this exact slow rhythm? The wind bends the tall dune grass toward the water. A stray seagull circles a discarded peach pit on the blanket. My mind jumps from your faded linen shirt to the sound of ice cubes melting. Everything feels so light, yet heavy with 6 years of quiet distance. Is that your shadow in the foam, or just the glare of early light? We built something tender out of drifted wood and sudden laughter. Now the tide takes the shoreline piece by slow piece, and I drift through these scattered thoughts of you in the cool summer breeze. Did you ever keep that small brass key to the beach house porch? I remember how the floorboards creaked under our bare footsteps. A distant boat horn echoes across the bay, muffled by the mist. I wonder if my hair still smells like the cedar oil you liked. Ideas float sideways like tiny crab tracks washed clean before 10. The wind bends the tall-dun grass toward the water. A stray seagull circles a discarded peach pit on the blanket. My mind jumps from your faded linen shirt to the sound of ice cubes melting. Everything feels so light, yet heavy with 6 years of quiet distance. Is that your shadow in the foam, or just the glare of early light? We built something tender out of drifted wood and sudden laughter. Now the tide takes the shoreline, piece by slow piece. And I drift through these scattered thoughts of you in the cool summer breeze. Where do all the unsaid sentences go when the season turns? Do they turn into mist above the warm horizon? I touch the silver ring you bought me at that pop-up market. It fits a little looser now, or maybe my fingers are just chilled by the damp air. I am not sad today, just wandering through the hallway of your voice. Why do the waves keep asking? The water touches my ankles, clear and sharp. A yellow umbrella opens somewhere down the shore. I let your memory float out towards the deep blue water. Just a thought, just the scene. A frosty green glass bead rests beside my mug. It sits in a ring of dried coffee, quiet and small. The tide outside is dragging foam across the damp sand, while 6 o'clock sunlight traces shadow on the wall. I roll the smooth edges beneath my thumb again, remembering the beach market where you bought it for a dime. The breeze sweeps through the screen door, tasting of salt and pine. It carries back the quiet rhythm of your hand in mine. I thought the winter distance made the sharp parts go away, but summer has a habit of reviving yesterday. We were wild water breaking on the harbor wall, chasing distant tides before the sky could fall. Now the tide returns alone to wash the quiet shore, and I am sitting with the things you do not hold anymore. The coast is glowing warm, the ocean turns to gold, and I am left here keeping secrets that we used to hold. Your old linen shirt still hangs behind the kitchen chair. I never moved it down because it fits the coastal air. The waves keep me making promises they never intend to keep, waking up the memories I spent all year putting to sleep. I trace a little watering upon the wooden rim, watching the horizon line grow softer at the brim. The breeze sweeps through the screen door, tasting of salt and pine. It carries back the quiet rhythm of your hand in mine. I thought the winter distance made the sharp parts go away, but summer has a habit of reviving yesterday. We were wild water breaking on the harbor wall, chasing distant tides before the sky could fall. Now the tide returns alone to wash the quiet shore, and I am sitting with the things you do not hold anymore. The coast is glowing warm, the ocean turns to gold, and I am left here keeping secrets that we used to hold. If I walked down to the edge where the white foam rolls, would I find the young footprints that the ocean stole? Or is it just the light playing tricks upon the blue, making every single ripple look a little bit like you? We were wild water breaking on the harbor wall, chasing distant tides before the sky could fall. Now the tide returns alone to wash the quiet shore, and I am sitting with the things you do not hold anymore. The coast is glowing warm, the ocean turns to gold, and I am left here keeping secrets that we used to hold. A frosted green glass bead on a cedar tray, the gulls take off into the opening day. The sea goes on forever, simple and wide. I leave the bead right here and step outside. A sea glass ring sits by my cup, resting beside a cold porcelain plate. The tide is pulling quietly outside, leaving the damp shore to its fate. I shift my chair to feel the breeze, watching the curtains drift in white, thinking how quickly 7 summers passed since you were standing in this light. The ice is melted in my glass, a quiet condensation ring remains. My mind wanders back to the shore, washing away the gentle lingering pains. You were the season that I could not keep, a song played softly on a coastal porch. We let the evening drift into the deep, carrying secrets like a quiet torch. Now the July breeze whispers through the blind, and you are still the ghost I left behind. A silver spoon catches the pale glare, leftover crumbs from yesterday's loaf. I touch the smooth edge of the glass, remembering promises made by us both. The ocean stretches blue and wide, unaware of everything we used to say, as coastal birds trace silent lines hangs across the warm beginning of the day. The ice has melted in my glass, a quiet condensation ring remains. My mind wanders back to the shore, washing away the gentle lingering pains. You were the season that I could not keep, a song played softly on a coastal porch. We let the evening drift into the deep, carrying secrets like a quiet torch. Now the July breeze whispers through the blind, and you are still the ghost I left behind. It is not sadness that fills this room, just a sweet, familiar summer air. I turn the tiny glass between my thumbs and wonder if you ever wonder where the days we lost ended up taking us, or if you still remember ocean dust. You were the season that I could not keep, a song played softly on a coastal porch. We let the evening drift into the deep, carrying secrets like a quiet torch. Now the July breeze whispers through the blind, and you are still the ghost I left behind. The sea glass stays upon the wood, the breeze turns cool against my skin. I drink the coffee where I stood and let another summer day begin. Salty ozone drifts across the dunes, where damp cedar boardwalks meet the tide. He counts the quiet rhythm of the waves, walking with his hands pushed deep inside. An oversized jacket from a different year. The mist is lifting slow above the foam. Her memory still lingers in the coastal air, a soft pale ghost of August long gone by. He stops beside a rusted iron rail, looking for her shadow in the sky. He traces letters written in the damp gray shore, names that summer borrowed then return no more. The ocean takes the memories and turns them clear, carrying her laughter to his listening ear. It is a quiet July morning on the water's edge, holding to an old unspoken summer pledge. Burned coconut, oil and brine linger near the pier, left behind by crowds from yesterday. He spots a forgotten yellow towel in the grass, shaking out the sand before it blows away. She used to smile at how he saved small things back when their days had nowhere else to be. Her memory still lingers in the coastal air, a soft pale ghost of August long gone by. He stops beside a rusted iron rail, looking for her shadow in the sky. He traces letters written in the damp gray shore, names that summer borrowed then return no more. The ocean takes the memories and turns them clear, carrying her laughter to his listening ear. It is a quiet July morning on the water's edge, holding to an old unspoken summer pledge. Time moves onward like tides upon the sand, erasing every footprint left upon the strand. Yet every tide that turns brings back her tone, reminding him he walks this beach alone. Salty ozone drifts across the dunes. He looks once more across the empty sea. Another summer morning starts anew. He turns away and lets her memory be.